Toddler T.
Toddler T on Radio 1.
Now over on BBC Radio 1 Extra.
Robbo Ranks. We play the freshest rhythms. Make sure you look on Kaboom! This is BBC Radio 1.
The show contains strong language. If you think you might be offended, then go online to bbc.co.uk/Radio1 and listen to something else.
Many thanks to Phil for the past 2 hours representing on BBC Radio 1. You have been warned, it's all about the Halloween horror for the next 2 hours. It's the Residency with myself, Kutski. And we are going in hard, dark and fast this week. All about the hard beats. Kicking things off on a Halloween tip. Spook Darky. This is Gregori Klosman with Serial Killer. Check it out.
BBC Radio 1's Residency with Kutski.
It's all about the Halloween beats tonight, the unnerving intro mix. Get you rocking. This one in the background from John Christian, Gunshot. And have we got a big show lined up for you tonight? As you may have guessed, pretty Halloween themed. This is like our Christmas in the harder styles of dance music. And we're representing well with the guests as well. We've got Crypsis on Inspiration Generation. We've got Neophyte, the king of Gabba hardcore beats, in the guest mix. And the hardest record coming from the Nightmare Allstars. It's not going to get much darker than this.
Hello.
Radio 1. Kutski.
Falls across the land. The midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. For no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
We're live and direct in the studio, so we want to hear from you. Text in on 81199. Hit us up on Facebook, BBC Radio 1, on Twitter at BBC R1. We want to hear from you what you're up to tonight this Halloween. Maybe on your way back from a Halloween party, having the after party with us here on the Residency. What have you got planned coming up this Halloween raving? Plenty of party and gigs going on. We want to hear from you. 81199 on the text as we go straight into the mix. The frightening freestyle sounds. Kicking things off with DJ Isaac's classic bootleg. This is Thriller.
Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. The foulest stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver. For no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller.
into your own little space and lose it. Lose it. Close your eyes.
Little baby, don't you cry. It is just a lullaby. Dreams of rainbows make you stop. And I am here to wake you up. Party people!
So if you had any intention of falling asleep, I'm sure that one ruined the plans. Awesome bootleg from Dr. Rude. It's the Prophet and Brennan Hart, Wake Up. So loads of shouts coming through right now. Big shout to Martin, Chris, Jamie, Clayton and Paul on the Radio 1 Facebook page. Shout to Dan on Twitter, locked in, starting his weekend with a special. Aaron on Twitter as well, same BBC Radio 1, smashing it tonight with a Halloween takeover on the hashtag. Big shout to Jack on Twitter, doing coursework on a Halloween night, but has great tunes to cheer him up. Big up, Jack. Also shout to Starkey, in on the text, just what he needed to hear driving back to Oxford. Track you've just heard. Before that, Brennan Hart, One Master Blade, Course Blade, Halloween, Vampires. And keeping on that tip, up next, it's Noisecontrollers with Creatures.
'cause you never can tell. There just might be a gremlin in your house.
On this Halloween vibe, I could go on all night. This is like my prize collection of Halloween horror hardcore tunes here on Radio 1's Residency tonight. Coming up in about 5 minutes time, we've got Inspiration Generation for the one and only Crypsis, sounds of raw style, but right now we go back into the mix. It's the Big Bad Monster.
Combination.
Inspiration Generation on BBC Radio 1's Residency.
Yes, it's Kutski on BBC Radio 1's Residency. Now it's time for the feature we call Inspiration Generation. Now, the idea of this feature, if you're new to the show, what we do is we get a producer on the phone and they explain a little bit about some of the music that inspired them to get into producing, and then they play a track that shows where that influence has taken them. And because we're on a Halloween vibe tonight, we're going for some dark, raw style vibes. And I'm joined on the phone right now by a guy called Crypsis. How's it going, mate?
Yeah, good evening. How are you doing?
All good, mate, all good. So for anybody that doesn't know you and your sound, what you're about, can you kind of explain what the Crypsis sound is all about?
Well, Crypsis sound is a little bit more darker and more rougher than the usual hardstyle, but it's still kind of great tracks with melodies, you know, and atmosphere.
Awesome stuff. And, you know, I'm interested, what sort of acts inspired you to get into producing music yourself?
Well, in the lately 90s, I was really hardcore fanatic, and also I really like really old school stuff from James Brown to Quadrophonia, you name it, you know. And also from the Prodigy, the breakbeats, you know, everything.
So if you had to pick one track that you could say is your, you know, kind of inspiration for getting into the scene, what would it be? And let's drop that track right now.
Yeah, well, it's a Prodigy Pandemonium, and when I heard for the first time the track, it was like a new world to me. The atmosphere, the melody, you know, and then dropped it with the breakbeats. It was like kind of, for me, like, whoa, what the hell is this? I want also make this kind of stuff.
Awesome stuff. Let's give it a listen. This is Prodigy with Pandemonium. Right now we're in the thick of the feature we call Inspiration Generation, and we've got Crypsis on the phone who just chose his inspiration to be the Prodigy Pandemonium. What an absolutely awesome track. So Crypsis, I have to ask you, what have you got coming up, mate? Have you got, you know, kind of any tours, gigs, you know, new releases coming up?
Well, tonight I'm playing in Belgium in the Knoxville Lotte Arena. I do a live act, so I'm still preparing for tonight.
Awesome.
And this weekend I play tomorrow in Arnhem in a small club, and Saturday I play somewhere in Rotterdam on a boat. So we're gonna on sea, you know, and just cruising on the water and with heavy beats. So yeah, I can't wait for the weekend.
That's what it sounds about, living the dream. Hardstyle on a boat, can't beat it.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. So you just played us Pandemonium, which you said was a big inspiration for you. So can you play us a track now, something of your own that really shows where your inspiration from the Prodigy has taken you as a producer?
Well, the next track is Breakdown Low. It's I think the biggest hit of me. And the first time I heard the track, you know, when it was finished, I was talking to myself like, well, should I release it because it's something different than what I normally do. Normal is rock, but it's kind of more mainstream, more friendlier. But I decided to release it, and it turned out it's a huge hit. Everybody plays it, so yeah.
Awesome stuff. Let's get into the mix. It's Crypsis with Breakdown Low.
Radio1 Kutski.
That they say. Once a year, the evil that lurks beneath will rise once more. Halloween.
Many thanks to Crypsis for taking the time out to deliver us that awesome Inspiration Generation timeless classic.
Trick or treat.
Followed by a new killer. Let's get some more shouts on the go. Big shout to AD and Jim. Dropping off a new mixing desk to Chasing Status. Nice. Time to make some hardstyle. I'd like to hear that. Also shout to Dino and Blackie texting us saying, evening Kutski. Working in Stoke all night. Looking forward to the hardcore. Much respect. Big up guys. You're not going to be disappointed this week. Trust me. Also shout to James in Portsmouth, texting us to say that he's just walked around for 45 minutes wearing a hockey mask. So he wasn't even coming back or going to a Halloween party, just wanted to freak people out. You haven't got a brother called Angerfist, have you, by any chance? He likes a hockey mask. Shouts to Adam on Twitter, loving the tunes tonight. Also shout to Raymond on Facebook, spending his night dancing away at home. Remember, if you want to get in touch with us, Twitter at R1 Dance, Facebook R1 Dance Music, and of course the good old text line 81199. We want to hear from you.
Once a year, the evil that lurks beneath will rise once more.
Noisecontrollers with Trick or Treat. Absolute killer tune. That was the flip side to Feel So Good, I think. I say the flip side. When was the last time anyone pressed a vinyl? Still call the B-side the flip side. So coming up in about 5 minutes time, we've got the hardest record in the world, and we are going in so hard this week. I think I need to give you something to draw breath first.
Ready to groove.
Radio 1. Kutski plays hard dance and hardcore.
Still keeping things on that Halloween vibe. We're going in for some trap with a Halloween twist. This is Psycho, hardest record, coming up next. Is fully recovered yet from the Noisecontrollers, from the Crypsis, because we're only going harder. This is just a little respite. So next up, it's time for the feature we call the hardest record in the world. And I'm sure you all know the score by now with this one. And it's Halloween, so we've got to have something extra special, extra hard and extra scary. And what we like to do is get you to play along. We usually say, you know, what's this track harder than? And everybody texts in an answer. But it's Halloween, so we're going to do Scarier Than Her. And trust me, this track is scary. So I want you to text in to me, Facebook and Twitter, what you think this track is scarier than her. As we go in for this week's hardest record in the world, sounds of the Nightmare Allstars. This is the Nightmare Mashup.
Yes, Kutski, this is the hardest record in the world right now.
Trust me, things are about to get brutal. 81199 on the text, Facebook and Twitter. What's this track scarier than her?
The hardest record in the world right now.
record in the world right now.
Sometimes when awake at night, my pillow's covered in sweat. Am I awake? Am I asleep? I haven't figured that out yet. Afraid to breathe, afraid to move, can't get no rest. All the colors are all on my face, and my heart's pounding out of my chest. I'm in a nightmare.
See what is beyond.
Rotterdam nightmare!
I warned you we were going in hard this week. The hardest record in the world right now. The Nightmare Mashup from the Nightmare Allstars. Coming from the Rotterdam Recordz camp. Neophyte Records even, Rotterdam City. Represent. And if you're feeling these beats, you're going to be loving the Neophyte guest mix coming up at the top of the hour.
From the cradle to the grave!
My dream is to know why my nightmares never cease.
Radio 1. Kutski.
We're just going to draw breath for a minute. Whew. After that crazy hardest record this week. And then we're going to be shouting out some of your suggestions that we've coming in. Absolutely awesome stuff. But But right now we go in for some more old school spooky beats. This one from back probably around 2002, 2003. The classic DJ Shredder, sounds of German hard trance. This is Chainsaw. Hardest track, Nightmare Allstars, Scarier Than Her, and you guys sent in the suggestions. We've had some absolutely brilliant ones. Big shout to Paul who says scarier than any horror film. I'll give you that. Ian the Trucker says scarier than day one of the zombie apocalypse. Alistair says, wow, this track, scarier than a tarantula. If you're scared of spiders, I'm scared of spiders, and it's that time of year not to go on a sidetrack rant. They're coming in the house. I've had to catch about 3 of them this week with a big glass and an old record sleeve. Big shout to Paul who says scarier than Freddy Krueger. I think it was on that kind of like, Nightmare on Elm Street vibe. Jack, we liked your one man in the studio. Scarier than 5 missed calls from mum. We've all been there. Shout to Vicky who says scarier than me in the morning with no makeup on. Vicky, don't be so harsh on yourself. Dan Moody says scarier than a head-on crash with a monster truck. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's pretty scary. I won't be too happy with it. Big up to everyone who got in touch, enjoying the hard beats. Right now we go back into the mix. Classic acid hard trance. With you with the hard beats coming up right through until 2 a.m. when Toddler T takes over. But right now we go back into the mix. Neophyte coming up shortly.
This is Kutski on Radio 1.
has an underground resistance and is now ready to take over the world. It is an unstoppable force, growing every second. You have gathered here tonight to witness its strength. It will need all your energy to make this work. Failed. We will rise again and will fade this world to black.
Exist. The light and the darkness fought for what seemed an eternity. A great demon led the darkness and consumed all that was good, purging everything in their way. But a great angel led the light to the ends of the universe. In their grand attempt to rid our existence of the darkness, the demons were driven to extinction. But the great demon himself was allowed to endure, gathering all forms of evil from every corner of the darkness. The demons set for a planet as we know as Earth. The demons are coming. spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain hated forever.
Okay, it's about the time of the show when we go in for the guest mix, and of course it's our Halloween special. And if you're a regular listener of the show over the years, you'll know we always try and draft in somebody really dark and hard when it comes to Halloween. In the past, we've had the likes of Anger Fist, we've had Evil Activities, so I was kind of thinking, how am I going to keep up with this year? So I went right to the top of the tree. The godfather of the scary hardcore beats. They get no harder and faster and brutal than this guy. Really pioneering the scene since way back in the 90s, still at the forefront of his game now. And I'm going to warn you that this is going to get pretty brutal, pretty hard, pretty fast, and some strong language included in it as well. So if you think you may be offended, you may want to duck out for a little bit and join us on the other side as we go in for this week's guest mix. This is the sounds of Neophyte in the mix on BBC Radio 1.
Guest mix on BBC Radio 1's Residency.
Come and show us that you're hardcore. Come and show us that you're hardcore. Now you need to show us that you're hardcore. Cause hard is the one and only thing we live for. Come on, show us that you're hardcore. Come on, show us that you're hardcore. Now you need to show us that you're hardcore. Cause hard is the one and only thing we live for.
Traveling through another dimension, between time and space. Enter the Twilight Zone.
Now you need to show us that you're hardcore.
That's your only way out. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Prepare to die.
get the fucking picture? Tell it what it is. A fucking role model.
I've been with 10 women who got shit. Now don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? I tie a rope around my knees and jump from a tree. Don't you wanna grow up to be just like me? Follow me and do exactly what the song says. Smoke you, take and jump out of school. Wish people years behind the wheel like it was still legal. Oh shit. Just like me.
Yes, the beat's coming at you hard and fast tonight on Radio 1. It's the Residency with Kutski. It's the Halloween special, if you hadn't guessed. We're going in hard and dark. Right now in the guest mix, sounds of Neophyte.
enough girl me have. Girl over here me have, girl over there me have, girl up there so me have, girl round there so me have.
Come on, know that I got it. Young gal, you feel move and you feel move your body. You jump right on and beg you give me a pin. You call your nice gal in a party. The time is away, the one me call near minute. Every gal in the place, I'm at them look sexy. You come up in a shady, run the country. Look at them, everybody, look at them, everybody, fire.
Human enough to make mistakes, strong enough to absorb the pain, and resilient enough to bounce back and keep on moving.
Come on, man. Make the type of girl them we follow for we sound, eh? Cause for we sound and no idiot sound, eh? But for we sound and the rubber dub sound, eh? Sound and no mascot sound, come!
So much love on the social networks and on the text for Neophyte in the guest mix. Big shout to Gareth saying quality tunes, keeping me awake on the long drive. From Newquay to Leeds, wow, that is a long drive. Big shout to Callum, who wants a big shout to his mate Dom. Also shout to Scott on Twitter saying pure filth coming out of the radio on Radio 1 tonight. That's what it's about, that's what we represent. That's not just a Halloween thing. It's all about the hard beats when Kutski's on the Residency.
gates fly open, no names that have yet been spoken, and we are coming home. The air I breathe alive, we're reaching for a paradise, you know. We are coming home. I said we will change the world tonight. We are coming back to life. Hey, we are coming home.
Also want to say a big shout to Sandy on the text, who says, I thought I grew out of hardcore, but you've restored the core, well played. You can never grow out of hardcore, and I haven't restored anything, it's always there. It's a big shout to John and Phil, the two ravers working on the M6 tonight, wicked show. They say hardcore for life, they know the score. Everett, they're saying hardcore will never die. That's our crew, that's what we're all about. Sandy, welcome back onto the team. If you want to get in touch, Twitter, R1 Dance, Facebook, R1 Dance Music, text 81199. As we go back into the mix with the sounds of Neophyte. And things are only going to get stronger, harder and faster. Repetitive, strong language coming up in the mix. If you think you may be offended, you may want to duck out for the last 5 to 10 minutes of this mix, because we're only going in harder. And join us on the other side, it's Kutski, Neophyte in the guest mix on Radio 1.
Riot showdown. Prepare for the outcome. We ready to blow this shit up like a time bomb. All out feeling it, bottles we killing them, hang on for deal with it, always hardcore, always the illest, they got the beats, me I'm ready to spit it, selling out parties, great for my image, making mad noise, you are ready to hear it, I love the attention, a picture, you're welcome, we're ready to blow this shit up like a time bomb.
It's the guest mix on BBC Radio 1's Residency.
We ready to blow this shit up like a time bomb. Going all out soon as the bass drops.
What's up with the state of hardcore? Cause Neophyte, Tim, and Rob G are here. And if you cannot hang with that, go fuck yourself. Back the fuck up, Neophyte's here. Back the fuck up, Tim is here. Back the fuck up, Rock is here. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Things were going to get crazy. Sounds of Neophyte in the guest mix. Tearing it up with his insane European hardcore sounds.
Radio 1. Kutski.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the next few moments, you will be witnessing scenes from a master of the macabre. To those among you who are easily frightened, we suggest you turn away now. To those of you who think they can take it, we say, welcome to the Madhouse. Welcome to the Madhouse.
This normally sounds pretty hard and fast, but compared to Neophyte, it's pretty fluffy, isn't it? I might just have to give up on the hardest record feature after that insane guest mix. Absolutely awesome stuff. Big shout to Neophyte, true legend in the game.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
But we're moving on to the UK hardcore mix now, still keeping things dark with a Halloween vibe. First up in the mix, Allstars. This is Madhouse.
Jump up, you influence on the Kutski on the Radio
1. No one ever leaves. Ever leave Madhouse. Welcome to the Madhouse.
confused. I need my body to be used. It's all my self-abuse. I'm in two minds, me and my crazy self. Inside I try and hide, inhibition's gone, I feel alive. Nothing can touch me when I peak at the pinnacle. Worry just in my brain, it's manic hysterical. I tear apart the beats, make the lyrics my own. I live life in audio, I'm a hardcore psycho.
A strange and elusive creature roams the night. Werewolf. Werewolves.
Make me.
When the full moon rises, a strange and elusive creature roams the night. Werewolf. When the full moon rises, a strange and elusive creature roams the night. Blood-curdling howl of the wolf.
Yes, it's Kutski on the Residency, laying down the hard Halloween beats. With you until 2 a.m. when Toddler T takes over. I've just seen him wandering past the window dressed as a skeleton, as he does.
Make me bark.
Werewolf.
Taking things darker, it's Werewolf, drum and bass VIP.
Make me bark.
Trembling with horror. Wolf.
Make me bark.
Wolf. Werewolf.
discussing in the studio, we've never heard the Exorcist theme sound so happy as Trixie Sunrise, absolute classic from back in the 90s, hardcore vibe, still sounding fresh today. Some more shouts. I want to say big shout to Johnny Bongo saying ridiculous Neophyte mix, took him right back to the old Rotterdam days. Also shout to Danny saying this is the music I live for. Paul in Hampshire saying the Halloween show is the best of the year every year, embrace the darkness. And also shout to Jack who tweeted us a picture of him using 2 pipe cleaners as an antenna in his car so we can listen to the best beats in the UK. When it comes to hardcore, that's what it's about.
Radio 1 Kutski.
Winding the clock back now to some early 90s hardcore vibes. The old school mix, the insidious old school mix with a Halloween twist. First up, this is The Scientist, The Exorcist. Yes, it's Kutski on the Residency. About 10 minutes until we hand over to Toddler T, who joins us in the studio. Man, I feel underdressed.
I feel very overdressed for the first time in my life.
Man, that's a nice suit going, and there's some face paint going on. He's got like a full-on skeleton attire, you know, and have you been trick-or-treating? Is that a bag full of sweets?
I brought these for you, Kutski, and the studio crew, because I know that you've been in here all night and you've missed all the fun. We have some, what they call body parts in here.
Oh, wow.
Sweets, looks brains, we've got fingers. There you go, sir.
Oh, feeling the love, mate, feeling the love. So where have you just been?
I've been DJing at a Halloween party. I played Ghostbusters. Have you ever played Ghostbusters in a dance?
I've never. To be honest, we've been going through as many. We played DJ Isaac Thriller, a hardstyle mix of it.
Sick. It's so funny. I downloaded loads of Halloween edits.
That's exactly what I've been doing all week.
It's so funny though, because it's like so cheesy, but I was like, it's got to happen. That's why I'm dressed like a nutter. I left on the face paint, and we're going to do a little Halloween mix at the end of my show tonight as well.
Why not, mate? Why not get involved? So what's coming up on the show then?
We've got the Halloween vibe. Also, there's a really exciting new producer called Tony Tokyo from
Tony
London.
Tokyo.
Yeah, he's going to do a guest mix. I'm just going to have a good vibes, man.
You look like you're ready. You look like you're going to be on a sugar rush.
I'm going to be on a sugar rush.
It's going to be an excited show.
Of fingers, brains. What else is in there? I don't even know what that is. Some
kind of entrails.
There's a foot. Obviously, there's a foot in a trick or treat.
Yeah.
So we're going to carry on the vibes all the way till 4 o'clock from 2.
Awesome stuff. Make sure you keep it locked on Radio 1. Toddler T taking over from 2. But now we go back into the old school. And that just about brings us to a close with Alec Empire, Cold Sweat. Underground hardcore beats winding up the show. Many thanks to Neophyte and Crypsis being our guests on the show. And for everybody who got involved, all the shouts coming in from the late night Halloween raving crew. Don't forget the official start to the weekend from 7 o'clock tomorrow on BBC Radio 1. All about the dance music. But coming up next, sounds of Toddler T taking over the airwaves. I'll be back in 3 weeks with more of these crazy hard beats. Until then, keep the rave alive.
This is Cold Sweat.
Now this sounds be DJ Kutski taking you back to the old school. Alright? Hold tight.
This is Cold Sweat.